So this is the final entry videos. These are the final entries for January for New Year, New Me 2012 project. Here we go. We have Smile and Workout. Really excited. She's a brand new vlogger. So her first video was actually to enter this project. How fun is that? That's awesome. Welcome to the club. She wants to lose weight and be healthy. Get out of debt. Be more organized. Girl, you and me both. Just look around this place. Be a nicer person. Be more consistent. And start a YouTube to be accountable. Guess what? If you were on 43 things right now, you'd be able to check that one off as done because you already did it. Snap, by the second week of January, you have one goal complete. Now your next goal, to keep it active and stay accountable, you know you need to work on that. But the fact that you started it is awesome. So there you go. Too Fab from Fat wants to get to goal weight, about 130 pounds. Stop biting her nails. Ooh, look, I'll show you again. See those nails? See those fingernails? Those are my fingernails. And I have bitten my nails till they bled and were like down to there with nothing my entire life. Until about 10 years ago, I stopped for about 6 months. And then I did it until 2010 when I started to lose weight. I also conquered that. And I will tell you how I did it. In one of my daily vlogs coming up, it's gonna say tips on stop biting your nails, how to stop biting your nails. Bam. Or how I stop biting my nails. Because it might not work for everybody. But yeah. Okay. Get accounting certificate and take one course towards her accounting diploma. Snap. I think, oh look, see, I'm taking notes, trying to get more organized. Anyway, I think that anybody working towards doing what they want to do for the rest of their lives, that's awesome. Because I still don't even know, like, how or what or where. I mean, I know what, but I don't know how. So, woo, okay. And she wants to move out of her parents' house. I mean, I think that that's great. I don't know your living situation, but, I mean, being on your own is really fun. But so is, like, living with your parents and going to concerts because you have extra money. So there's an up and a down. But, you know, I think that that's awesome. And snap, I can't wait to hear about that. And she wants to run or walk a 10K at least once. I think that's fab. Here in New Orleans, my first, it was supposed to be a 5K, and it wound up being a, hold on, let me check on the cat. Yeah, that's okay. It was supposed to be a 5K, and it wound up, the cat's looking nice off the ground. It wound up being a 10K, and it was the Crescent City Classic, which goes all throughout New Orleans, and it was really neat, because it was like, I mean, I've grown up here, and like, I worked downtown, and I've gone to City Park a million times, I've taken all those drives. So when they deposited, like us, because you parked and rode a bus to where you're going to start. And as I'm riding this bus across my city, I'm thinking, what the hell have I done? Because the way to get back to where I parked is to run or walk it. What? So cool. And even though I was running, so there wasn't a whole lot of time for sightseeing, just the idea and seeing the city that I grew up in and I'm so familiar with from a point of view of somebody else, and to run that course was awesome. It was truly awesome. So totally look into it and get that done. Dog Stress 73. She wants to lose 100 pounds this year. Totally doable. Take better care of herself, which we should all be doing. I'm working on that. I know a lot of you guys are working on that. Just loving yourself and like putting yourself into the equation. Spend more time on her hobbies. That's another one a lot of us talked about. Was like, but I think that goes towards taking care of yourself, because taking care of yourself is a physical, mental, you know, emotional thing, and having outlets and things that you do strictly for the joy of doing them is really important. And she wants to do 5 things she's never done. I think I'm gonna work on that too. I don't know. Pinkkreation made a video. She's already down 42 pounds. So snap for you, sister. That's almost 50. And actually be at 50 by February 14th is one of her goals. Well, that's fabulous, but you could totally do it way before that. It's February 14th, and you have a month. Yeah, totally, you could do it. She said she wants to get to 75 pounds lost. So what's that, like 33 pounds? This is your year. Get it done, because you totally can. She wants to take care of herself, which I just now talked about. She said she's a new mom, and she like often just stays home, and it's not even like getting dressed. I tell you this, it's the funniest thing, because I understand that, like when you don't have a place to go or whatever, and you're staying home and you're a stay-at-home mom, and it's like, okay, whatever. But it is so important to take care of yourself and to get up and get dressed and to, like, you know, even if you're just dressing up to make a video or putting your makeup on just because you want to or whatever you're doing. And I thought she was like, you know, talking about being a new mom. I can very clearly remember after I had my daughter, and it was like, you know, there was baby appointments and, like, you know, doctor's appointments for her, like, left and right, and you have all those wellness visits and blah, 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 and, you know, and she got sick, and we took her to the doctor, and there was all this paperwork to fill out, and it was just, like, you're in that, you have a new baby, right? And probably, like, she might have been 9 months old, I got, how old was she? Hold on. She was 4 months old, and I got robbed at work, and the FBI comes in, and when you work at the bank and you get robbed, they are all over you, like all over you, because one of the aspects they have to look at, if you didn't get hurt or if it went too smoothly, is did you know the people, were you in on it? So they take all of your information, and they were like, what's your birthday? And I was like, my birthday? Because I was so used to it always being about the day the baby was born, and like everybody was like, oh, what's your birthday? When, you know, like all the forms you fill out, all the times you go to the doctor, it's all the baby, the baby, the baby. And I actually had to stop 4 months into having a child and think, what is my birthday? That's like so funny. But so I understand what she's talking about, and you do need to like remember the best way to be a good mom is to also be a happy person and to take care of you. So she wants to do more crafts that she can put into her online store. Again, that's so good for your soul, not even for your pocketbook, but just for your soul. She wants to be the best her. She said, be the best me. I think that's awesome. Or she said, be a better me. And I think it's awesome. I think that definitely 2 years ago, I just looked at myself and was like, I can be better than this. I want to be the best me. And constantly, like, am I a better me now? Hell yes. Could I be even better? I'm sure. So my goal is to always be a better me. And I think that that's an awesome goal. And she just wants to make sure her baby girl is happy, and I'm sure she is. Just because if that is a concern of yours, if it's something you brought up that many times in one video, then it's probably something you make a very, very, very big priority. And there's no way that somebody who prioritizes their child in that way does not have a happy child. There you go. Buggy819 wants to lose 40 pounds by her 40th birthday, which is August 19th. Totally doable. 64 ounces of water a day, 4 days of workouts per week, 12 to 1,500 calories daily, meal plan and prep on Sundays. That's going to be key to your 12 to 1,500 calories daily. And I will tell you this, if you are working out 4 times a week and you start to work out hardcore and you feel hungry, you should eat more sometimes. You could totally be healthy and live on 12 to 1,500 calories. All I'm telling you is that you need to listen to your body and take it. You know, if it's calling for something, don't be afraid to go over that a little bit. She wants to do the couch to 5K and then do a 5K. Here again, I'm going to tell you this much about the couch to 5K program. I run. I love to run. I adore running. It was my heart and soul when I discovered running. However, I hated that program. I can't stand interval running. It drives me nuts. I know it's worked for many, many people. I know that it can work. Thank you. I just could not stand the way it was set up. So, if you start to do it and you don't like the couch to 5K situation, don't be afraid to change it, to do what works for you, just to run. See what you can do, and next time push yourself a little bit further. There you go. She wants to save money / spend more wisely. Don't we all? Don't we all? Okay. Buy a house. Good luck with that. I know you have your whole situation planned. I can't wait to hear about it. She wants to make more family time and one-on-one time for her kids. Date her husband monthly. I think that's precious and so exciting. And take more personal care of herself. Positive self-talk. New clothes. I know this much. I go to get dressed. And it was one thing during the winter because I was starting to build my wardrobe. But it's like I have nothing that says me. As far as like really like just if I was going to walk out the door, I would say maybe 10% of the time I look like I'm projecting the person who I am. 50% of the time I'm projecting a workout health nut, which just happens because that's what I'm dressed to go do. But I mean, I would like to have more outfits that would just say me, like this is who I am. If you snap the picture, it would be a fair representation of me. So I understand that. Joy Anna, 1968. Joyce, love you. You've been all over my page. I adore you. I'm sorry I don't have more time to get back to you all the time. She wants to lose 100 pounds in 2012. Totally doable. She wants to do daily food vlogs. Love it. 64 ounces of water daily. Awesome. And she wants to stop biting her nails, and she asks for tips and tricks. And those tips and tricks are coming in a daily vlog. Woo! Okay. Vicky, VJR418 is her YouTube name. I listed her this way because she had so many. 3 20-ounce glasses of water a day. Junk food on Sundays only because she feels like if she restricts herself, she binges on it. That's fine for you. That does not work for me. I don't suggest that. I suggest taking yourself off of things and finding healthy alternatives that fill the same void that you can have whenever. But you do your thing, and I'll just sit here and give you props when you talk about how great it's going. Fit back into her ring. God, I know how awesome that is. Like, okay, not only do I know how awesome that is, because I was getting, like, I could not, do you know what's crazy? And I just said this to the banana. I could not fit in any of my rings. They were all too small. And then, all of a sudden, I fit in all of them, and I could not wear them all because they fit, like, I fit in all of them. And now I don't fit in any of them because they are all too big, except for this one. It's a lion. I don't know if you can see that. And except for this one, because these just got resized. Do you realize that this finger was like a 9 and now it's a 5? And the only reason I need to wear a 5 is because to get over my knuckle, it still spins and is loose on my finger. Is that not nuts? That's nuts. So fitting back into your ring is such a fun thing. Okay. Exercise 3 times a week. I give you props on that. Okay. Weekly vlog. And she said she doesn't really like doing vlogs because she doesn't really like to be in front of the camera. Joy. I mean, we're doing Vicky. Vicky, let me tell you something. I felt kind of the same way. And it is the coolest thing in the world to be able to look back and see where you've come from. Just to let you know. Track food daily. That's a key. Big key. That's so big. I have tracked my food daily since May 21st? 23rd. I think 21st. Well, May 20-something of 2010. So important. Play with her dog more. I think that's great for both your dog and you. Read a book a week. Awesome. Lose 120 pounds. Love it. Cook dinner every night. So important. I tell you, when I realize what like the biggest changes are, like I drink water, I track my food, I cook for myself 95% of the time because it's just easier. And then of that 5%, I'm going to tell you 4.5% of that is Subway. And then 0.5 is maybe like going to a party, like, or I have a baby shower this weekend or something like that. Other than that, it's me all the time, because when you control what you eat, 1, it's easier to know what you're consuming. 2, it's easier to make it healthy. And 3, it's fun. Anyway, Shrinking Hourglass, Rhonda. And you know, you're not this person, but I worked at a bank with a girl named Rhonda, and she was the sweetest lady, and I loved her, and she had spirally blonde hair, and so in my mind, that's who you are. Okay, lose 70 pounds in 2012. Totally doable. Keep a gratitude journal. I think that's awesome. I try to do that sometimes on my 43 things. And she wants to take a course. Doesn't know. She's interested in many things, so she's not sure what she's going to take the course in. I think that's awesome. CKB083174 wants to lose 50 pounds this year and will. And she wants to be a size 10 on a good day and a size 12 on a bad day. I think that's a fabulous way to put it. I've always said, like, I have a summer weight and a winter weight. Now I have to adjust those weights because I thought they were going to be like 127 would be my summer weight and 132 would be my winter weight. But I don't like me past 135. So I think it's more like 135 is my summer weight, if that, and 141 is my winter weight. So there we go. Thank you for joining, and if you want to join, you can. The rules have changed, so check out the rule video, check out the rule video, yes. And I look forward to postcards if you're entering, and I look forward to doing this year. And now that we have rules set, I feel like it's more controllable, and I'm really, really excited.